Cowboy Nation, y'all already know who it is. Cowboy Nation, a victory is a victory, baby. It wasn't pretty. It was very ugly. But a win is a win, baby. We'll take the win. But we got a whole lot to talk about, baby. Yeah. Welcome to the Gridiron Sports Podcast. I am your host, Majestic Sounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Cowboy Nation, we got the W, and Dak Prescott looked good. The offense, started out a little slow, but eventually it got going, and CeeDee Lamb looked very good this week compared to week 1. George Pickens looked good this week. The running back, Javonte Williams, looked good once again this week. The offense looked good, but that defense, baby, their defense don't look good. And that secondary, I told y'all what was going to happen. I told you the quarterback is going to sit back there and you ain't got no pass rush, no pressure on the opposing team quarterback. I told you what he was going to do. I told you, and he did it. Man, Russell Wilson looked like the Russell Wilson of 2019 during the Super Bowl when he was playing for Seattle. That's how good Russell Wilson looked. I mean, the man, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to show y'all how many yards he had. That was utterly ridiculous.
He ain't lying.
The defense looked horrible.
He ain't lying.
You better go get you a pass rusher.
He ain't lying.
And Clowney ain't going to be enough.
He ain't lying.
I ain't lying. Clowney alone ain't going to be enough. Now, that's a good move. But I said it back in week 1, Cowboy Nation. I already told y'all that we were going to need a pass rushing lineman. And so now the Dallas Cowboys have signed a 1-year deal with our boy Jadeveon Clowney. So we have him. It's a 1-year deal, $6 million contract. And so he's fundamentally sound, good technique, good hand technique. He's really good in the run game, and he's good in the pass game. He's a solid defender, and man, he's good. But guess who he ain't? He ain't a Micah Parsons, baby. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you think he's going to do what Micah Parsons was doing for us,
and you must be out of your mind.
You got to be out of your mind. He ain't Michael Parsons, but he's solid. He's good. He going to make some noise, but it won't be a Michael Parsons type of noise. I mean, one player cannot replace, Micah Parsons. It's impossible.
And you must be out of your mind.
If you think one man can replace Michael Parsons, it just ain't going to happen. So, Dante Fowler, you got to step up. I'm calling folk by name, baby. If you a defensive end or a pass rusher, I'm calling you by name. I need you to step up because you look horrible in week 2. Y'all let Russell Wilson sit back there and dink and dunk you and throw bombs down the field, which I talked about in the keys to succeed. I already talked about it. In my last 2 episodes. Y'all go back and look at it, Cowboy Nation. I already talked about this. Now the secondary got to really play some ball. They got to hold the wide receiver a little bit longer because we have no pass rush. Now, let's see what we're able to do since we got Clowney now. Let's see what we're able to do, Cowboy Nation. So, I'm going to sit back and see. But from what I saw these last 2 weeks, baby, no pass rush, dog. And if y'all think one man going to come in and change that, yeah, it has yet to be seen. I just don't think one man can change the entire team unless he's a generational talent. And he's not Now, he's really good. Don't get me wrong. He's really good. But these other guys are going to have to step up and help him. It got to be a team effort. This can't be no one-man show because one man ain't going to be able to do it. I'm telling you what I know, unless you are a Michael Parsons. And he ain't that. That's for sure. The film will show you that. Just go back and look at my last episode, and it'll show you. He's good. I'm not sneezing on him. I'm not saying he's slow. He's fundamentally sound, but he's not a generational talent. He's not. He's just not. And if you think one man gonna make a difference,
And you must be out of your mind.
just not gonna happen, Cowboy Nation. But he's going to help. He's going to help in the pass rushing game. But everybody else on the team that are pass rushers are going to have to help him, are going to have to rally behind him and help him make them look good. Help him make the defense look good because your corners are getting torched. They getting torched. I told y'all, Malik Neighbors and Robinson, they got wide receivers in New York, baby. Man, Russell Wilson ain't looked that good since 2019, baby. So I'm trying to tell you, Cowboy Nation, we got a lot of work to do on defense. The offense look good, but the defense don't look good at all.
He ain't lying.
Them folks look horrible, man. The secondary look horrible. The front four look horrible. The linebackers look okay. They look okay. But them corners getting burnt. They getting burnt. Safeties got burnt too. I might as well just be honest. Secondary got burnt. And it's not all their fault. Of course, some of it is coaching. But most of it is ownership. No pass rush. And who's the owner? Jerry Jones. What did he do? Trade Michael Parsons before he was ready. The team ain't ready. The team ain't ready. Jerry, you ain't ready to get rid of a generational talent, and you have no one or no group of people that can adequately replace the man. Michael Parsons is worth 3 people. Do you have 3 legit pass rushers? Game in, game out. First quarter to fourth quarter, even overtime in this case, that's going to rush the passer. We don't have it. They're not consistent yet. And I get it, Cowboy Nation. It's only week 2. But come on. Where's the pass rush, baby? No pass rush. I told y'all this was coming. Go back and look at my episodes. I told y'all this was coming. So maybe Clowney can do something. And I think he can. Honestly, I think he can. I'm not sneezing at him. I'm not taking a dump on him. I think he can. But it can't be him by himself. It's going to be a team effort, Cowboy Nation. So let's look at these numbers real quick. I didn't want to be on here long, but let's take a look at these numbers, Cowboy Nation, and talk about it. So, you know, my God. Look at the Giants. Look at Russell Wilson. 30 for 41. Man, that's about 80%. 80% of his passes were completed. 80% of his passes were completed. That means the defense ain't doing nothing. No batted down passes. No sacks. I think we maybe got 1 or 2 sacks. I mean, this man had the game of his life. 450 yards through 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. They run game didn't look much of nothing. This Scatterboo guy did pretty good. 11 carries for 45 yards and a touchdown. Think he's a rookie, so he did pretty good. Even Russell Wilson ran the ball 3 times and got 23 yards. So those 2 really held down the run game for them. And then, of course, Malik Neighbors. Man, this man played the game of his life. Him and Wendell Robinson. I told y'all. I told you so. You know when somebody say, man, I told you so, man. And that's what I'm saying. I told you so, dog. Watch out for Neighbors and Robinson. 9 catches, 167 yards, 18.6 average per catch with 2 touchdowns. And Robinson right behind him, 8 catches, 142 yards, 17.8 per catch with a touchdown. I mean, they killed us. They killed us. We should have lost the game. Shout out to special teams. Shout out to special teams, man. Special teams saved us. I don't care what nobody say. Special teams. Shout out to Brandon Aubrey. Hold on, let me do it like this. Shout out to Brandon Aubrey, Mr. Automatic. Cowboy Nation, I am serious. If it had not been for special teams, we would have lost. Obviously. Shout out to Dak Prescott. About 70% of his passes were completed, and that's good. He was 38 of 52, 361 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and 1 interception. Javonte Williams, again, showing up. It's 2 weeks in a row. 18 carries for 97 yards, essentially 100 yards for the day. 5.4, that's what you want. You want to be in the 5 range. Yards per carry with 1 touchdown. Even Dak Prescott got in the midst. 3 carries, 17 yards, 5.7 per carry. So that's what you want. You know, you want Dak to pull it down when it's time to pull it down and run with it. And look at my guy, CeeDee Lamb. Much better job today, CeeDee Lamb. Much better job. 9 catches, 112 yards, 12.4 yards average per catch. And then a Jay Ferguson, 9 catches with 78 yards, 8.7 per catch. And then George Pickens, 5 catches, 68 yards, 13.6 per catch for George Pickens, and a touchdown for George Pickens. Also, Cavante Turbin, 4 catches, 47 yards, 11.8 per catch with a touchdown. Even the running back got in on the mix with 6 catches. Everybody was catching the ball. Jalen Tolbert got 2 catches. Miles Sanders got 2 catches. Brevin Stanford got a catch. Luke Schoonmaker didn't catch the ball. I think he was only targeted 1 time, though, throughout the game. But Dak was spreading the ball around. Of course, CeeDee Lamb is going to be his number 1 target. Jay Ferguson did a phenomenal job. He just got paid, so the ball is coming his way. So Dak looked good in these 2 games. I'm thoroughly impressed with special teams, though. That's who saved the game, Cowboy Nation. Don't let nobody fool you. That's who saved us. Special teams. So, without special teams, that's a loss. That's a loss. I don't care what you say. With no pass rush and no Mr. Automatic, you know, we would have lost without special teams. You add that together, no pass rushing and no Mr. Automatic, that's a loss. So, in spite of the non-existent of a pass rush, we end up winning because of Dak. I'm going to give Dak his credit, and the run game, and the offense, and special teams. So, that's why we won, Cowboy Nation. The defense, I told y'all, though. The defense is suspect. And it shows. It's only week 2. It's only week 2. And they look horrible against the pass. I told you they were going to look bad against the pass, though. You got rid of your pass rush. And once again, pass rushing is vital to the game of football. Once you don't have that, man, you're missing a key component. You're not going to be able to force 3 and outs. It's just not going to happen, Cowboy Nation. You're not going to be able to go out there and make a play and stop the opposing team's quarterback and give your offense the ball back. You're not going to be able to do it without a legit pass rush. So I'm proud of the front office from this perspective that they're actually signing someone and trying to fix a problem that they made. We didn't have this problem last year. We got a whole new set of problems now. So Jerry Jones created another problem. You may have fixed one problem, but you also created another problem while you trying to fix one problem. So that's where we are now, Cowboy Nation. And hopefully the front office can see that and understand that Clowney alone can't fix this problem. So I don't know if they're going to go and get some more help or not. But that would be the ideal thing to do, is to go get some more help. Somebody probably saying, well, we got enough edgers. What else can we do? Look, you're doing good by going to get a veteran defensive lineman and pass rusher. That was good. That was a good thing. So, but as a Raku, ain't it. At least not right now. Slam Williams, he ain't showing us nothing. Dante Fowler, he ain't showing us nothing. Marshawn Nealon got 1 sack. Outside of that, he ain't showing us nothing. The defense has not showed us nothing, Cowboy Nation. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't overlook it. Let's face it head on and see how we can rectify this problem that the front office has created. So, Cowboy Nation, my advice to you is start opening your mouth. Start opening your mouth and tell Jerry, come on, dog, we need some more pass rushers. You shouldn't have got rid of Michael Parsons. You're not smart. That wasn't a smart thing to do.
And you must be out of your mind.
You must be out of your mind to get rid of Michael Parsons. And now look at the shape we're in. We're not in a good space, Cowboy Nation. We supposed to be getting better and not worse. And getting clowned, that's cool and all, but one man can't stop the opposing team when he back there dinking and dunking and throwing bombs down the field. One man ain't gonna be able to do that unless he has generational talent. That's the only way. That's the only way. So it's going to take a collective group of people that's dedicated, that's going to come ready to fight week in and week out. Their sole mission and purpose is to stop the opposing team quarterback. It's going to take a determination to stop the opposing team's quarterback. So one person ain't going to be able to do that alone, Cowboy Nation. It takes a team. So hopefully it's the defensive team is up for the challenge. These coaches going to have to coach them up, and Jerry Jones going to have to get on the phone, make some more phone calls, and see who else he can bring in, because we need help, Cowboy Nation. Now, I'm not saying hit the panic button yet, but my hand is up. It ain't landed on the panic button yet, but my hand is up, Cowboy Nation. That's my time. And I truly thank y'all for your time. DC for life.